This one is what they call day craze. Hi, Keeez. Can you please keep me anonymous for this situation? I'm in a situation that sounds ridiculous, but I genuinely don't know what to do. I've been with my fiance for 4 years. He's a great man, treats me well, gets on with my family, works hard, and has never given me a reason not to trust him. A few months ago, he proposed during a family holiday. The problem is, I panicked. Everyone was watching, both our families were there, people were crying, phones were recording, and before I'd even properly processed what was happening, I heard myself say yes. Whoo-wee. The moment should have felt exciting, but ever since then, I've felt sick with anxiety. The truth is, I don't think I want to marry him. It's not because he's done anything wrong, I just don't know if he's the person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with. So why have you been with him for the last 4... So I'm not going to get... Anyway. I've tried convincing myself these feelings will go away, but they haven't. We've started planning the wedding, and every conversation about venues, dresses, and dates makes me feel trapped instead of excited. I feel guilty because he's done nothing wrong, and I know ending things would completely break his heart. Part of me thinks I should go through with it because maybe cold feet are normal. The other part of me thinks marrying someone when I'm already having these doubts would be unfair to the both of us. Do I tell him the truth now, or do I push through these feelings and hope they disappear? What would your advice be? Oi, this one is dark. This one is dark. This one is dark. I have a few questions that obviously I can't really get the answer to right now. But we've been with him for 4 years, right? I feel like by that time, so what are you doing with him if you don't know that? If you don't know you want to spend the rest of your life with this guy, what have you been doing for the last 4 years? You've just been vibing. You've just been on vibes. Now I'm not even trying to get onto you, innit? But it's just confusing. You just you're wasting the guy's time if you don't think that you want to spend the rest of your life with him, because evidently he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. That's why he's proposed to you. So at this moment in time, you've got my man living a whole lie. He's probably going to work every day talking about his fiance. I love my fiance. She's the most perfect woman. We're going to get married, talking about the wedding. And you're on the flip. Like, I don't know what to do. And it's not like, again, this is a situation where it's not like you probably can't go to many of your friends and family because they've just seen you said yes to my man, which is why you're here with me. Fair enough. What I would say is that you have to be honest, and you have to be honest ASAP. Yes, it might absolutely break my man's heart. And heartbreak is not something you want to be going through as an adult. But I feel like this is just a recipe for disaster. I feel like if you go forward with it, you go forward with the wedding, you go forward with the lie, essentially, because it's a lie. You don't, for the fact that you said you don't know if you want to spend the rest of your life with him. You see, how I know women to love is that women love hard. Women love, right? And women know when they want to be married to the partner that they're with. They know. The fact that you don't know means you don't want to be married to this man. I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's the good guy, like you said. He's not giving you no reason. He's essentially perfect, and there's something wrong with you, woman, and the perfect man. You lot don't really want the perfect man, because what you've described is a man that would he does everything. So what it seems, you said he's a great man. He treats you well. He gets on with your family. He works hard and has never given you a reason not to trust him. I mean, what more do you actually want? What more do you women want? What more do you women want? I just don't understand. And a man like that has got down on one knee and said, listen, I want you to be my wife. You said yes, but you mean no. And I hear it protecting him in the moment and that. And this is why, men, you shouldn't be doing the proposal thing in front of bare family and that. And this is exactly why. I don't feel like you should do that. A proposal should be an intimate thing with you and your partner, maybe a photographer or something, right? And you have, as a man, you have to know that this woman wants to marry you. Like, you have to know, like, you have to have had conversations about it. Even drop the, if I was to just propose like right now, what would you say? And if she says yes, then you know what I mean? Maybe that didn't happen. I don't know. Maybe it was a surprise. But still, to summarize this again, this is going to be an easy one. You see, marriage is for life. It's done under the eyes of God. You don't want to go into that with a lie, bro. That is the worst thing you can do, because you see my man upstairs, he knows, he can see everything. If you go into that church, you go into that hall, wherever you're going to get married, you go and you say, I do, before the eyes of the Lord. I don't think you want to do that if you don't mean it. I don't think that will do anything good for you in the eyes of God, personally, because that's wrong. So yes, to summarize, you cannot marry this man. You need to tell him ASAP that you're having cold feet, that you're having second thoughts. I don't know what that then does for the relationship. He seems to love you very much in it, so probably it's not even going to be that. He's probably going to be like, oh, okay, because men, the man nowadays, I don't know what's going on with us, but we're on this simping thing too much. He's probably gonna forgive you. He'll probably give you the time that you need to think about things and da 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 da. So it seems like you've got a good guy, and you seem like you still have a chance to kind of rectify this. If it's a matter of that you're not sure, which I don't think it is. I think you don't want to marry him personally. I don't think it's a thing that you're not sure. There's something you will know in 4 years if you want to marry this man. You don't want to marry this man. I would say no to the wedding. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough couple months. But women are forgiven with these things. I'll be honest with you, they are. Just be like, listen, explain it to me how you've explained it to me. I think it's valid. Obviously, maybe you didn't want to be proposed to in that way, and it caused you to say yes because you didn't want to embarrass him. And of course, if you said no, it would have been embarrassing. So I can understand why you said yes in the moment. But I feel like after that, that same night even should have been a conversation to say, yo, not really. You get it? Before you start telling people about wedding dates and engagement parties, and because if you've done all of that, then now you've told everyone, and everyone's expecting engagement and wedding. So every single day that you long this out, it gets worse. You've got to tell him Tuesday even. As soon as this, I'm gonna post this video at 7. You gotta be telling him at 7:10 because that's when this video will end. You have to. That will be my summary. Pray on it as well, and yeah, this one is dark, man. But yeah, that's the end of that one. Remember to like, subscribe, and yeah, continue sending me in your dilemmas, your situations. I've got quite a few, got quite a bit of backlog now, actually. So yeah, keep sending them through, and I'll catch you in the next one.